All right, I'm here, man. I'm here to start. Now I'm gonna be good tonight. I got some company with me tonight, so I'm gonna be nice in front of my company. One of them is just new here. He go by the name of Staxx. And the other homie been here a few times. I got Staxx and Jamil Honesty in the building. Let's go.
Peace, peace, peace. What's up?
Peace. What's good? Salute.
The legend himself.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yo, what's up,
Yeah.
everybody? I'm Doggie Diamonds. Introduce yourself on, what is that? Over there, yeah, over there, right next to me.
Jamil Honesty.
I said next to me, and he
MC.
going to introduce himself down there. You see how this work, people? Introduce yourself over there next to me, right there, right next to me.
The Staxx, man.
Okay.
Staxx going on in the building from Baltimore, man.
Baltimore. All right, Jamil. Let them know. Now you let them know.
Yeah. Staten Island, man. Jamil Honesty, Staten Island, MC, producer by way of Baltimore, man. We in here, man. Doggie Diamonds.
Okay, so this is
Go.
Jamil. This is your second time here, so we gotta let Staxx get his shine. You know what I'm saying? But they already know you.
Absolutely.
They know the album you just dropped. They don't know Staxx on my platform. So Staxx, you said you from Baltimore.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, so I'm gonna try my best not to get you, because I had Woody from Drew Hill here too. And the minute
Okay.
he said two, I was like, yeah, he from Baltimore. So I'm gonna try my best to not get you to say any twos, do's, any of that. But if it happened, it happened, bro.
It's all good, man. It's all good. It's gonna fly out. You go ahead.
Right. So I always ask people from there, how accurate was The Wire?
In my opinion, it was very accurate.
Okay.
From season to season, I know I just saw a thing with Ari Spears. He said he didn't like it when it went to the whole thing with the Greeks and all of that,
Mhm.
but it was a consistent breakdown at that time of like things going on. And this as far as the kids and the street game and all of that. I ain't from the streets, but it was very accurate.
Right. And the reason why I'm asking you about that, how relative is that to the music scene? Because out here in the town, New York City, the music,
Mhm.
the streets, all of that is all intertwined. How relative was going on out there with y'all to what y'all do musically?
Oh, a lot. As far as storytelling,
Mm-hmm.
experiences, certain things that was going on. Um, it's a lot of artists from here that paint their own picture
Mm-hmm.
that they had from here. So it's all relative. You can hear it in different artists, based on the region and area of the city that they from.
Is it tribalism out there as it is out here? Because we got the boroughs. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from the greatest.
Doggie Diamonds.
I'm from the greatest borough. He talking Staten Island. I got roots in Staten Island too, but Brooklyn.
Salute to Brooklyn. I got family up there,
Right.
man.
What part?
Brooklyn, Queens.
No, what part of Brooklyn? Like, we ain't talking about Queens. What part of Brooklyn?
All right. So where Marcy Projects is,
see? Free my brother Turf.
It's right around the corner from Marcy Projects.
Okay.
I think like the street is Burham.
So you got
I don't know
you got Marcy.
I don't know the name of the houses over there.
You got Tompkins.
In that area.
You got Sumner. You got a few other projects right across the street from Marcy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all right.
Yeah, in that neighborhood.
Right. That's the Bed-Stuy. So we gonna just cancel Jamil out because shout out to Staten Island too. I got roots out there too. We ain't gonna play. Shout out to Park Hill. Shout out to New Brighton. Shout out to South Beach. Shout out to West Brighton. Shout out to the Harbor. My man Cheddar Bang. Yeah, we rock with Staten Island too, but we talking
That's me.
Brooklyn.
178 locked in,
Yeah.
baby. 178 locked in. Mark them all.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to 160 Park Hill. So reason why I'm asking you that, because I don't really know any artists, and correct me if I'm wrong, that has made it from Baltimore. Who's made it from there that's like a big artist?
For me, the
Mhm.
guy on the screen, J Royale.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, for the fans,
trying
that they
to
had
line me
to
up, man. You know who this guy is?
no. But if the fans said Oh, who could we say?
I
Uh,
mean, what, Drew Hill? I mean, talking about
yeah.
like hip
So
hop artists?
what genre?
Hip hop,
What
hip hop.
genre?
Let's say
Any
hip hop.
genre?
Let's
Yeah,
say
yeah.
hip hop.
It's none. It's really none.
Yeah. Not.
Not
Oh, wait a minute.
not on
Time
a
out.
major scale. Not on a
Time
major
out.
scale.
Los.
Who the hell is
Yeah.
Los?
Los is
King Los.
King Los. Okay.
yeah, King Los. Yeah, King Los is Baltimore. Dope, very dope artist and
Yeah.
MC. But
Okay.
I don't think he really got the shine. Nobody's really gotten like we don't have a Nas or we don't have a
That's what I'm
Jay-Z.
asking. Mhm.
Yeah, we don't really have that.
A
And a lot of
Yeah.
times it's
flagship
because
artist.
yeah,
Like how Nas,
it's
you
a
got
lot of
Queensbridge, Jay-Z, Brooklyn.
yeah,
When you say
exactly, right.
Baltimore, who do we say?
Yeah, we don't. There's a lot of legends here, but as far as like world renowned,
Yeah.
it's not a lot.
Breakout.
Right.
It's not a lot,
Yeah.
and that's because, man, honestly, because a lot of times, this is a very it's a beautiful city, but it's tricky. It's very tricky. It's violent. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, people that that talk that shit, they really doing it. You know what I'm saying? So when you got cities like that, people get knocked off, getting killed. What's the young dude that had the bird flu song? Remember him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they killed him
Little
out here.
Scooter. It was
Yeah,
Scooter.
Little Scooter.
Yeah.
Meek Mill signed him,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, but he didn't make it. Somebody killed him. God bless the dead.
That's
You know what
why
I'm
it's
saying?
about the tribalism. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That's why
yeah.
it's about the
So
tribalism.
yeah,
Is it
Yeah.
yeah.
I
So it's a lot
mean,
of that.
yeah. Like different parts of because Baltimore could be split up east, west, and you got South Baltimore, northeast. It's kind of like that.
okay.
Mhm. Right.
I-
Yeah.
i-
Yeah.
is it a hub though? Is it like because growing up in New York, we had different places where I could say the tunnel, I could say home base, the Muse, I could say that we had spots where this is where hip hop is at. Like if you want to go here, you go to Industry Tuesdays, Justin's. What has been y'all hub over the past few years for y'all?
Okay. So keep in mind, I was a transplant. I'm a
Okay.
transplant, but I've been here for a while. But what I
Mm-hmm.
can remember, it wasn't necessarily a club. We used to go down to the Baltimore Harbor,
Mm.
and we would end up doing a big cipher. I mean, like huge. You know what I'm saying? You had to be nice. Like, and that's the thing. Even though there hasn't been anybody that really broke out. I mean, you got the Boogie Monsters. One of them came up from out of Baltimore. You know what I'm
Vex?
saying?
Was it Vex?
Vex. Yeah,
Now, yo,
yeah,
let me tell
yeah.
you a Vex story real quick. I just
I
spoke
know that's your
about,
man, right?
yeah, that's my man, because I just spoke
Yeah.
about Vex. Because I don't
Hmm.
know if people know, Easy Mo B has a brother called LG The Experience, right? It's
Okay.
Easy Mo B's younger brother. He's the one who did the remix for Recognize Threshold, A Negative Stress. It's Easy Mo B
Oh.
brother who did that beat. So
Okay.
shout out to
Okay.
Vex. That's when he had the effect
Mm.
on his joint. He's like, I came through the door. I said it before.
Right.
No.
Right.
And then they
Right.
had the
Right.
Honey
Right.
Dips and Gotham song too. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
Honey
saying?
Dips and Gotham.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love. Shout out to the Boogie.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
just spoke about them 2 days ago on X. So this was what makes this deep.
And I mentioned them. I mentioned them on in the last
Right,
interview
right,
we
right,
talked about
right,
because I remember you said that's your man.
right,
Yeah,
right. I ain't see Vex since I was 15, but yeah.
right. But what I'm saying is, just basically the skill set has always been there. There's MCs here that can wrap circles around a lot of our favorite MCs, but it's
Yeah.
just we never got. You never could get past that hump. You know what I mean? For whatever reason. I mean, Kevin Lyles is from here, from the
Wow.
Peach State. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And you would think because he's from here that it would be so many artists that could be brought and blowing up. You know what I mean? And it just didn't go that way. So I don't know. I can't really explain to you what it is. But as far as the hub is concerned, we had the Baltimore Harbor. You had a spot called Four Seasons. This is around the time when I kind of started moving around.
Mm-hmm.
Um, um, what other spot? I mean, those are the two spots I can remember, but I'm pretty sure there's plenty. And then later on, the wind up space, you had Baltimore Beat Club. You know, a lot of these spots, man. Man, I'm drawing a blank, but yeah, it's a lot. It's a scene, definitely a scene out here, and it's definitely a few hubs out here that MCs would gather around and showcase these skills. And it's a lot of talent, man. A whole lot of talent out here, man. So yeah,
So
man.
so
You know.
Staxx, if they look you up right now, which they will, we're gonna make sure your project that's out now was the first pinned link comment on this video. How many projects have you put out?
uh, 3 and 2 of them were official. Lale Gata, I put that out in 2023.
Okay.
That was produced by Jamil, and then we have Natti Bo this year, which was produced by 88 Bless.
Okay. So you prefer the artist producer lock in, or you like to get
I
a lot of tracks
I
from a lot of
do.
people?
I do.
That was mad do's and twos too, but I ain't counting. I heard a few of them, but go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go
But
ahead. Go ahead.
look, we like 5 or 10 minutes
Yeah,
in, and
yeah.
I
We
already got
no,
hit
you
with
hit
it.
one and you got one in like the first 45
Yeah, you
seconds.
threw,
I
you
just
was
didn't
you
count
yeah,
it.
you was
Yeah,
throwing them
you
out
got one
there.
there. They was there.
Oh,
Yeah, you was
okay,
definitely.
But
okay.
Yeah,
but you so you got one by Jamil, and this one is produced by who? This Natti Bo is produced by who?
88 Bless
Oh,
Beats. Yep,
so how do you
from out
pick
of
your music?
Jersey.
How do you pick your music?
I pick it. It's got to be a certain sound, man. Like for instance, with Jamil, meeting him and developing a relationship with him and knowing the music that he does
Mm-hmm.
and the beats that he make, I kind of gravitated to it.
Right.
So it's certain things, a certain sound that's like hard hitting, of
Mm-hmm.
course, boom bap, but it's got to be something that catches me. So you got to have more than one that's like that, you know. So I can be the artist, producer, lock in, do a whole project,
Mm-hmm.
but in the future, I kind of want to do multiple,
Right.
like
Right.
different producers, different
Right.
sounds, because I don't want to stay just in that box.
Right.
So to branch out with different producers, that would be dope too.
Subscribe to my YouTube.
Nah.
Yeah, I got music. One day I'm gonna come out of retirement. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I got all the
Hey,
equipment.
come on with it,
Yeah,
yo.
yeah. I still, but you know what? You know what? I'm gonna be honest with y'all and candid because being both MCs here and then produce Jamil being able to teeter into the production and rap. I got turned off by the culture because I feel like a lot of MCs are lazy, right? And I recorded Biggie, man. It's tough to go from that to anybody, you know. Not that I'm gonna compare you
Absolutely.
to him, but that was somebody that, you know, I recorded Biggie, I recorded Little Kim, I recorded Uncle Murder, I recorded these artists, and with Biggie and Little Kim, it was just something special from like the first rhyme that came out their mouth, like Big just commanded the room. And when I see artists now, it's like, do you doing this because you trying to be great, or you just doing this because you got access to somebody that could give you beats? It's a difference to me,
Right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
right? Because whether you
Yeah.
got a dope beat or not, if you kick it Acapulco, I'm supposed to be like, damn, I don't really hear that
Right.
no more. Once you say I'm whipping the pot, hitting the op, hitting the block, I'm like, yo, come on, man. No, you don't. You pussy. You pussy. You don't sell drugs. I don't. And I like creativity because we from the era of, you had different artists. You would have a tribe, but then on this side, you might have EPMD. Now it's just like everybody's the same shit. So it's like, what makes you so different? I don't want to hear it. So I'm more turned off by the MCs than I am by the production. And then when we talk about the production, I see all these niggas bopping their head, and I'm like, nigga, you not Jay Dilla.
Mm.
Stop. Like you bopping your head. Then I see niggas bopping their head and there ain't no drums in the beat. It was this white girl on Instagram. I seen fire. I like fire emojis is the new lie. Me, I'm fucked up. I'm in the comments like, yo, where's the beat?
Yeah.
But you know, people.
the beat about to drop here.
The drums.
Yeah.
Now,
You just got a long intro.
Bro, the only time you could get away with a drumless beat if that sample is fire.
That's what I always say.
If that sample fire, sometimes you don't need no drums because they might have some light drums in there, but the melody, like if you listen to let's say something like Cream, that's a loop.
Mm.
It's so fire that you don't need to add no drums in that. Other dudes, there's no drums in there. It's boring to me. But if 10,000 people, 15,000 people buy into it, who am I, right? So I do want to say that, but that's my thing with production. I like to create art.
Yo, Doggie, I never looked at it like that. Like as far as Cream,
yeah,
I never noticed that like, and this is crazy, like never noticed there was no drums in that.
Yeah,
shit.
and he got drums that he might have played on it, but it's the drums that the sample is already doing, so he didn't have to go against it.
Crazy.
He didn't have to change it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm hearing dudes playing samples, and I'm like, yo, that shit is boring.
But I feel like people copy and think they can do the same thing. That may not be for you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
The see what it is? Once people get a winning formula, everybody wants to follow the winning formula. That was called biting for me. That was called biting. Like if y'all niggas got on blue, I'm gonna go in my closet unless we on some EPMD shit, we all dressing uniform. I'm not gonna pull out nothing blue. Like them niggas got on blue. I'm gonna pop out with some orange shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I've just we was always individuals. Now it's like he doing. I see niggas beating their head, and I'm like, yo, you got a drum pack, right? You got a sound pack. You got sounds from Cinematic, well, not Cinematic, Cymatic. One of them drum packs is. I don't come from that. I come from actually finding a drum break and chopping it and making that shit do what I want it to do. You know what I'm saying? And then finding a sample and making it to where you listening to it and I say, yo, you know what that is? That's bow handing. You be like, get that. Yeah, yo, I found this piece right here and I took this because that was the art of making beats. Now, also I come from the SP1200 where I had 10 seconds to make magic. Now you could just drop a file in there. That, to me, stifles your creativity. So for me, it's really the MCs. That's why my first project is going to be called They Pull Me Back In. The second project is going to be I Hate Rappers. You know what I'm saying? Because when niggas be rapping, I'll be like, yo, come on, man. That shit, you know, come on, man. Like, but, and then too, I feel like I should be able to say, nah, that ain't the verse you should go with. Because that's what a producer do, but dudes just be like,
I was gonna say that. Yeah,
that's what a producer, yo, nah, that ain't the verse you should go with. Or you could do that verse over, or, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's none of that. Because when we listen to these collaborations now, we would be like, fuck made you okay that verse? Like, the nigga gave you that? He was just like, yo, take this and shut up. Go ahead, Staxx.
Too many yes men around, man.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And people just be so happy to run with a name that they're like, yo, I got such and such on the project. I'm like, yo, but we already know what he's gonna rap about. Like think about how we came up in the culture. When we seen Tribe Called Quest or Leaders of the New School, we was like, what the hell they doing together? Where they know each other from? You know what I'm saying? Where do they know each other from? But enough about me. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I every now and then I get the itch to say, ugh, but then sometimes I'll be like, that nigga's like, this nigga, man, come on. It ain't no hope for what I want to do. This nigga's coming.
I got a 16. I got a couple 16s for you, bro.
Yeah, that's all. Yo, that's what it take, man. So, how long does it take for you to do a project, Staxx? Do you time frame it, or do you work until you say, I got what I need? Because when is it over? And both of y'all can answer that because we know when we do music, we could do 100 songs, 100 beats. How do you narrow it down? When is it over the creative process and say, okay, this is it?
Mm.
You want to go?
I mean, it's simple for me. I try to do at least like 11 to 12 joints. 12 is a is a spiritual number for me. So I try to do at least 12, right? And then I narrow it down to like 9, 10.
Mhm.
And that's because I'm a big fan of Thriller, Purple Rain, Illmatic, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Mhm.
That 9, 10 always, is always been kind of like my sweet spot in terms of like saying, all right, this is what I got. So I try to narrow it down. I do like 12 joints and then start trimming the fat till I get to the Illmatic of
So what do you do
whatever
with that?
that is.
So if you go from 12 and you
Mhm,
pick 9, what do you do with the other
mhm.
3?
Sometimes I throw it on. I might throw it on another project, or I
Okay.
might. What I'll do, you know what I'll do?
Mhm.
Um, and I did this with memoirs. I owe you a copy.
Right, right.
Got the vinyl coming. I throw the extra joints on the vinyl
Right. That
as a
makes sense.
bonus.
Mhm. That makes sense. More
You
of
feel me?
incentive. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So it make it more exclusive because sometimes with the vinyl we may not get the vinyl for another year after the project has already been out. So to reintroduce the project to the masses, we be like, yo, we got a couple more joints. You know what I'm saying? So
So
yeah, that's what.
Staxx, for you, we got your project.
Hmm.
What is Natti Bo? First of all, we gotta cover that real quick. What's Natti Bo?
Okay, so Natty Bo is actually a Baltimore-based beer.
Okay.
Um, it's from the like late 1800s, early 1900s.
Mm.
So the name I wanted to create a name for the album, something based out of Baltimore. Like we known for seafood, we known for different things, but I wanted it to be something unique.
Right.
So I came up with Natty Bo, and that's like a big thing here as far as beer,
Right.
right? So with this project, I came up with the name. Um, like Jamil said, he has a number, I have a number, mine's is 10, right?
So you record
So
10 and stop at 10?
well, I kind of like I had verses,
Mm-hmm.
so I try to go through certain verses to see if it'll match up. But this particular project, I think I only used like one or two verses that I had
Mm-hmm.
to match up with what I was doing with the project. So I tried to base the project, make it like Baltimore based.
Right,
So
right,
I kind of talked about any and everything from here,
right.
personal experiences, even some of the TV shows that came out that even shared any type of experience with Baltimore. Because
Understood.
we a small city. It ain't like New York or Jersey or Philly. It's very small. So I tried to paint pictures where the listener could feel like, yo, I've been there before, even if they haven't. You
Right,
know what I
right,
mean? So
right, right,
like
right.
different things, I try to give a positive side of it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
because
Jamil
ain't
said,
nothing positive for what
it's
we think.
yeah. I mean, it's violent here,
Right.
but it's got its pockets of like positive shit too, yo. You know what I mean? So I try to create that with it.
All right. So let's go through this project real quick. Who is
Hmm.
Rock and Andre?
Okay, so you remember the show Rock with Charles Dutton?
Whoa, 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 whoa. That
Yeah,
yeah,
yep,
okay. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
That's what
yo,
I
you
remember.
hit that right on the nose.
Okay.
Yeah, so I based it. I said, okay, so Charles Dutton is from here, movie star, and I started thinking about the TV show Rock. Then I started thinking about his battles that he had with Andre, which was Clifton Powell,
Right, right,
right?
right. That was Pinky. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they would have disputes as far as what Andre was doing in the neighborhood, you know, running the drug game and Rock trying to keep everything clean. So I came up with the concept for like me and Jamil, like not to say that we're gonna portray each one of those characters, but like, all right, this is a idea. So we could do the Rock versus Andre. I throw the verse, Jamil come on the back end and do his thing, and it worked out.
Okay, so we got Rock and versus Andre, Lamar, Zone
Mm-hmm.
29, Morning
Uh-huh.
Star, Charlie Rudos, right? Did I pronounce that right?
Yeah, yep,
Natty
Charlie
Bo,
Rudo.
Key
Yep.
Highway,
Mm-hmm.
Araba,
A-Rabber.
A-Rabber. So is that what
Uh-huh.
was that what I would think it would be? What is an A-Rabber?
Okay, so the A-Rabbers here, it may be a little different for what most people think of an A-Rabber. Our A-Rabbers here were the ones that would walk the streets with the horse and
What?
like a buggy or a carriage, and they would sell fruits, vegetables, like straight from the ground. And they would come through your city neighborhoods. They would yell out what they would have.
Hold up, you talking about a
People,
Middle Eastern? Somebody from the Middle East?
nah, they was these particular A-Rabbers were black.
So
If you Google Baltimore A-Rabber or go to YouTube and pull it up, you'll see it. Like they
wow.
got carts and just fresh vegetables. I remember when I was young, man, they used to come through my grandmother's neighborhood and they would yell out, you know, like peaches, watermelons, and then it'd be a cart full of fresh
Mm.
veggies, fruits. You come down, you get apples, you get anything you could get, man. And it was an experience, man. I've only seen that here.
Yeah, because we call them Arab to us is Aki, where we
Right.
from.
Right.
So it's not a
Right.
Aki though,
Yeah.
but it's not a Aki though, right?
Yeah,
Right.
no, they not Aki.
Wow. See, you
No.
threw me for a loop with that. Y'all got a whole
Yeah.
because I'm like Arab, but that's the Akis, but it ain't the
Yeah.
Akis. Wow, it's black, but they are Muslims though, right? At least.
I, I'm not going to say all of them are, even though there was, and I hope I'm not wrong with this info. Last year, it was one, I believe he was Muslim, and he was doing it. Then something happened.
That's what I'm saying.
So
How
they
do you
was,
get the name Arab though? Like, cause like, what is it?
I don't know how it derived from that.
Right.
Like, because they've been around. I'm 46. They was
Right.
around before I was born.
Mm.
So they
Right.
come through the streets. Like I said, they got the fruits and everything, and it's like all across the city. They still around.
Wow.
I think they in Philly too. They got some in Philly too, I believe.
Wow. Arabber. Okay.
Okay,
I gotta look that up. So you
yeah,
got
yeah. Pull it up.
yeah.
It'll give you the whole history of 'em.
So you got Vanessa in the Wretched,
Vanessa and the Wretched.
and then you got Morgan State.
Right,
So
right.
if I'm feeling introspective and I'm feeling like I just really want to just sit back and think, cool out, what song should I put on from this project? I'm just
Key
chilling.
Highway.
So that would be number 7, featuring Ms. Leslie.
Miss Leslie. Yep.
Is she singing, rapping?
She's actually singing the hook.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I came in the crib. Somebody was tailgating outside, and I just wanted to get out and be on some road rage. But I chilled out. I came in the crib, but I'm still a little tight, and I'm amped up. What song on this project gonna keep me in that energy of being hype and wanting to just wild out?
Okay. Let me see. Lamar.
Lamar. Okay. And why is that
Lamar.
particular name? Why Lamar?
Okay, so that was for, I'm from Baltimore. I'm a
Okay.
big Ravens fan. So I did the song Lamar because that's my favorite player.
Okay.
And he catches a lot of flack just for whatever, just hateful reasons. But that song is up tempo. It's got a lot of energy with it.
Okay.
So I'm basically it's dedicated towards him, but at the same time, it's just like a, get you going type. Like you could work out to it.
Got you. Sound good to me. So on this project, what would you say if nobody never heard you, saw you before? If you had to pick one of these songs to be your autobiography, what song would that be? How could they get to know
So,
you from what song?
all right, Zone 29.
And what is Zone 29?
Zone 29, I'm pretty much like Zone 29. We do a lot of zip codes like Zone 16, Zone 29. That's kind of like how you asked before, as far as like, is it tribal? So different zip codes, people know where you're from. So
Got
Zone
you.
29 is the zip code I'm from. So that song is pretty much just me talking about myself.
Got you.
Yep.
So if it was a shorty and I'm trying to kick back with a shorty and I need
Mhm.
some theme music for a shorty, give me the song that I'm playing, or do you got one? Give me one. If it was something that I just wanted to let a shorty hear something and just be like, how you feel about this?
Go back to Key Highway.
Okay. But I say, y'all, you ain't got nothing for y'all. Like, this is just straight
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now the Lolly Ghana project, I got something for the ladies on that.
Got you. So tell me about the features. You got Jamil, of course. We know why that is.
Yes.
Morning Star, Ace Cannon,
Right. Yep.
J Royale, Miss Leslie, Scar Akbar, and
Mhm.
Mandrix. That's how you pronounce that? Mandrix?
Yeah, Mandrick.
Why did you choose these features?
Okay, so Ace is a part of Black House,
Okay.
and I started getting familiar with Ace, and I wanted to do it. I wanted to kind of keep it Black House based as far as like features, but I still wanted to branch out. And Coach the God was like, man, you got to get Ace on the track.
Right.
So I was like, all right. So when 88 produced that beat, he was like, yo, I hear Ace on this joint, boom, boom, boom. So he sent the track to Ace, and I wrote mine. And again, like we talked before, when you write a verse and then it's like, you would sit there and tell somebody, nah, that ain't it. I had that done on that song, right? So I had to come back, go back to the lab, write another verse, boom. And then we put that together. Ace smoked the joint, like, yeah. Miss Leslie is a close friend of mine who is actually related to Shanice the singer. J Royale, who is a big name out of Baltimore as far as lyricists and MCs, and he's has a wide range of projects. I always wanted to do something with him, and this was the prime opportunity to do it.
Okay.
So we made it happen.
And you got two more.
And the one with Mandry, I found out about him because, and Jamil, am I wrong? Is he signed to Drum Work?
He's an affiliate of Drumwork Conway.
Okay.
Yeah, he's affiliate.
Ye-
He's not necessarily signed with them, but he does a lot of work with them. He tours with them a lot. So yeah, he's an affiliate of Drumwork for sure.
And then you got one
Yeah.
more, Scar Akbar.
And Scar, that's a good friend of mine, a brother. Known him for years. We always kept saying we was going to do work. And Scar has been doing in the music scene since high school. And all the way back to him being in the Source magazine way back when. And this was an
He was in The Wire
opportunity for
too.
me to,
He was in The Wire too.
Well, yeah, he was.
Right.
He was.
So
Yep.
Staxx, people don't like to admit it. They say you don't have your favorite child. I think that's cap because everybody even got their favorite kid. It's the one that needs you the most and that caters you to
Right.
the most. They tend to be your favorite. What's your favorite song on the project?
My favorite song on the project,
Don't nobody get pissed off too if you ain't the feature. But go ahead.
it's a it's a split. It's a split between Rock versus Andre
Okay.
and Zone 29. I say the split because I feel like Rock versus Andre, for what I wanted to do with that song,
Mm-hmm.
we nailed it. Like
Got
it was
you.
perfect. But Zone 29 is giving myself a chance to really speak on me and then just speak on other things, you know what I
Okay.
mean? And really talking about like helping the youth and just doing different positive things. Like, yeah, them two right there is, as far as favorites, it's kind of hard to pick between them two, but I would go with them.
Jamil, what's your favorite?
Yo, my favorites are the joints that without features.
Okay.
I like to see him, you know what I'm saying? I like to see him kind of do his thing. So my joints is Lamar, Natty Bo, and Zone 29. My most favorite though,
Mm-hmm.
my favorite two is Lamar and Natty Bo for sure. Those
Reason
are the
why
joints.
I'm asking y'all this, because of course y'all got Black House, right?
Mm-hmm.
As a collective, how many of y'all is a part of the collective? You don't have to name them, just if you had a roundabout number of artists and people that's a part of the situation.
Yeah, it's about 7 of us,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So in
That
these days and
I might be
times,
tripping.
that's
Mhm.
unheard of. Everybody breaks
Right.
up, everybody goes their way. Do y'all do a listen? So, like, say Staxx, Natti Bo, he's up. It's his time. He is down to
Right.
put out. How do y'all come up with, as a collective, what records to pick? Do y'all do that? Do y'all have a listening? How does this work?
Okay. That's a good question. Beautiful question. First off, it starts with my vision board.
Okay.
A lot of what's going on is based off of what I kind of wrote out on my vision board.
Mm-hmm.
We started out with memoirs.
Mm-hmm.
We had a listening with memoirs. And then I always said next up is Staxx, right?
Okay.
So after Staxx, then we got somebody else coming,
Okay.
then somebody else coming. But it's definitely a collective. We try to meet at least once a month
Okay.
to talk about the upcoming projects, what it is that everybody else got going on, and we try to leave the ego at the door. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Try to leave the ego at the door because I told them because I'm the CEO of it.
Okay.
I tell them like, look, man, let's it's strength in numbers. You know what I'm saying? We can put our minds together. We can really get some things done. And my focus is mainly, yes, the vision, but out with the vision, I want to make sure that everybody eats and everybody's able to fulfill their dreams. I'm not holding anybody hostage if they feel as though that they want to branch off and do whatever it is that they want to do in the interim or afterwards or whatever the case may be. That's up to them. But um, my vision for this is for everybody to shine, man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying, and everybody to eat.
Do
That's
y'all
my
do
vision.
do y'all do in-person listening, or is it virtual? How does that work? Like, do y'all get a spot and everybody come through and listen to the new Staxx album, or do y'all send it to each other? Like, how does that work?
So we didn't do an official listening for his album. We did kind of send the files around.
Okay.
We did that more so with memoirs where we kind of like did a Zoom and everybody listened to the album. I wanted to do that with Staxx too, but it had gotten to a point where it was a lot of things, a lot of obstacles. You know how that go. A
Are
lot of
y'all all
things that was
local? Y'all all in
overtaken.
Baltimore?
No, all of us are not in Baltimore.
Okay.
You got Squeeze, my man Squeeze. He's from Manus Harbor. That's my
Okay.
like we
Shout
grew
out
up
to
in
the
the
harbor.
same building.
Yeah,
So
right.
yeah, so he's in Staten Island. Everybody else, no, you got 88. 88 is in Jersey. But I believe everybody else outside of that is in the Baltimore area. So
Reason why I was
we
saying
do
that,
play.
because I thought y'all,
Mhm.
like, my suggestion in the future, the
Yeah.
cheapest way to do a listening Book a rehearsal studio. Rehearsal
Right.
studios be like $25 an hour. You
Yep.
book 4 hours, y'all done pay the buck and
Absolutely.
just play the music
Absolutely.
and have
Yeah.
everybody
And that's
come
what we
down.
plan on doing.
Right.
Yeah, we plan on doing
Because
that.
sometimes
Yeah.
people be
For
renting
sure.
studios. I'm like, the fuck you rent a
Mhm.
studio for? Anything $50 an hour, 75, it's dumb.
Right.
Get a rehearsal
Right.
studio, $30 an hour. It's gonna hold enough people. He could grab the microphone, actually even voice some of the records, capture the content. You done got a video out of something. You know what I'm saying? That's the,
Right.
hold
Absolutely.
up. I shouldn't. This is for them. Don't nobody else steal that. All right, I'm just telling you.
Hey,
I just gave the
cut that
source
out.
away.
Cut that
Yeah.
out.
We gonna cut that part out. So and then again, Staxx, because this is important because we see so many collectives, right? But we see so much issues with these collectives that we thought were collectives. When do you say, like for this project, Staxx, when did you say, okay, I'm happy with the artwork, I'm happy with I'm happy with everything. Let's go with this. Like, who is this something that Jamil will push you to do? And you be like, yo, you ready, you ready, you ready? Or is it something that you say, okay, I feel good about this. Let's go. How does that work?
Yeah. So like for me, it was natural. It wasn't like a lot of force and just like, okay, we're just gonna go with this and no thought process to it or nothing. Like it was even like he said, it was obstacles that happened, but everything it was natural, man. It took a while, but it wasn't forced. And I had Jamil, I had Coach the God
Shout
for
out to Coach.
guidance
Yeah.
through it.
Mm-hmm.
So like it was perfect. Just that it took a little while, but everything was right.
Got you. And for us, the audience, it didn't take wow to us because we just knew memoirs came out. Now here
Mhm.
you are. So it's to the audience, it's all on time. To y'all behind the scenes, you might have been working on a project for 7, 8 months. We don't know that though. You understand what I'm saying? So that's
Right.
the good thing about it. So do y'all all in projects like memoirs is the label's project too? Everybody got to get behind that. Now is everybody like Natti Bo? This is what we on. Is that how that goes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
Right.
That's the goal. Yep. Because like I said, you know, I and we was just talking about them earlier. I kind of, follow the blueprint of, our predecessors,
Right.
the almighty Wu-Tang Clan, right? Saying it just getting behind.
Um,
I mean, for whatever reason,
right. Right.
but
I'm chilling. I'm
just,
chilling.
yeah. But like you think about like albums like Tikal or the
Right.
Purple Tape,
Right.
it seemed as though everybody got behind those
Right.
projects, right?
Right.
Whether they
Right.
were featured on it or not,
Right.
and that was the goal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody is definitely gonna get their turn, but when it's Stack's turn, we're gonna get behind him and push it. You know what I'm saying? So we're not working with a whole lot of money, but we got, what I'm saying, we got able bodies and we got the skills. So you know what I mean? Like, we do what we can. I use my resources. My resources is their resources.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
how y'all
because I
here.
have,
That's how y'all
huh?
here. Yeah, that's how y'all
Yep,
here.
exactly,
So
exactly.
the other thing is any visuals out there yet, Staxx, for this project?
The Rock versus Andre, I got a video for that. And I'm trying to get something else out there in the near future within the next month or so.
Could I give one more advice thing?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
give
tell
me
y'all
game.
something. I told Jamil, he ain't listen though, so I'm gonna give it to you. He ain't listen.
Oh snap! Okay.
The audience
Yeah.
and my cousin Poe, one of the dopest MCs ever, he agreed with me on this. The audience loves to see how you created these masterpieces. Do
Right.
not play yourself in not showing them how you writing, how you recording. That's a music video. It doesn't always have to have a performance you with cars. Sometimes that booth, that rehearsal studio is visuals. Because if you think about it, the people have an attention span of a fly.
Mm.
So you doing
Mm.
3 verses, you doing long videos, you're playing yourself. Give them the first verse. Give them the first verse. 45 minutes of the verse. Go into a little bit of the hook. You like the record? Here, go stream it. But now your new streaming is Instagram. Your new streaming is TikTok. Your new streaming is all that.
Right.
You could really, really truncate a lot of the work. So just you could be you in the crib, yo, on the iPhones work wonders. Telling you, less is more now. You ain't really got to go crazy. So when you say, yo, I got to do a video, listen, you already got a video. You just got to put it together and put it out. You understand what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to set up a tripod and do stuff and then just be like, yo, I'm gonna go with this. Look what Kanye West was like this. This is my album. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, this is my album. Remember that one CD? He's like, yo, this is my album. And we was like, oh, that's fire. But he went with it. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes you be more relatable when people say, oh shit, yo, he left-handed, or yo, he gotta have Cheetos before he rap it. You know what I'm saying? It makes you relatable. Right. That's how you garner your tribe and your audience. We forgot how to capture the audience. You're gonna get your tribe based off of being relatable. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes don't think you gotta have all these bells and whistles and wardrobe and I need a car and locations. You don't need none of that, man. Sometimes you just rapping for a minute, the first verse, and then just do cutaways of Baltimore. Take all the landmarks. Because if it's a Baltimore album,
real quick. So, and in my defense, right? So, and I didn't do what you told me to do for my shit,
right?
But I did, and he could attest to this. We went in the studio. This is after the conversation you and I had. We went in the studio, and I filmed him in the studio. So we've been chopping them joints up and kind of putting those out. But yeah, of course,
just throw it in CapCut, throw it in these things, and put it up because that's a part of your rollout.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Because it's all about, yo, bro, everything to me is content. If I say, yo, Mercedes, close the window, and that shit do this, that's content.
Right.
If you make everything relative to you, because people got to get to know you. And sometimes we feel like musically we could get to know you, but a little bit of the inside of the creative process, yo, people love. Think about it. Y'all watch Rhythm Roulettes. Y'all watch the Black, Fade to Black. This Jay-Z is in the studio. You love that. So why wouldn't people love it from you?
Absolutely.
So that was for them too. Don't nobody copy that. That was for them too. You know what I'm saying?
Cut that out.
Oh yeah, cut that out. So So Staxx, what's your social media?
Staxx 410 is the IG, and the same for YouTube as well.
Okay. Jamil, give them yours as well.
Yeah, everything on everything. IG, Facebook, Jamil Honesty, JAMIL _honesty, HONESTY, man.
And what's the
Black
labels?
Records.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Give the label information as well.
Yeah, the Black House is BLK HOUSERECS on IG. We don't have anything on Twitter, but IG currently, you know what I'm saying? But if you have any inquiries in terms of in regards to the label or whatever, you can either hit that page up, or you can hit me up on on Instagram or Facebook, Jamil Honesty. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all know I'm Doggie Diamonds on everything. I'm Doggie Diamonds on Facebook too. They let me have a Doggie Diamonds Facebook page. They be dubbing me. I'm crazy on social media. So they be like, get this nigga out of here. So they let me back on there. So Staxx, I appreciate you coming through. I'm going to listen to the project. I'm going to pick my favorite joints. And then I'm going to let you know. I'm a like with me, I love music. I love the art. I love creativity. So if you see yourself on this volume 2 of this Diamond Tested mixtape series I do, just know I found one that I like. You know what I'm saying? So I do a mixtape series called Diamond Tested that I curate, and it's all the songs that I like. I don't care what nobody likes. It's what I like, and I put it out to the world. I did volume 1. That's on Diamond Tested ENT. That's all
Okay.
me. This is something that I personally curated, and nobody can't. Yo, no, fuck you. I don't like what y'all niggas like. It's what I like, what I listen to. So I would like to pick one from both of y'all. Make sure that's on Diamond Tested Volume 2, and it's on Spotify. It's a Spotify playlist that I curate myself. And it's called Diamond Tested ENT, Diamond Tested Entertainment, and you pass the Diamond Tester. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. But for everybody else, listen, man, you want to get interviewed on Doggie Diamonds TV, just hit me up at Doggie Diamonds on IG. It's a 35-minute interview. You want to hop on a special offer? It could be live stream or tape. An additional guest could be in your interview. Just hit me up on IG. And listen, man, you see that? That's the Diamond Tester logo right there. It's a Diamond Tester going over the WAV file. That's my logo right there for Diamond Tested. So you pass the Diamond Tester when it goes over the WAV file and your music is dope. But this is promotion that I offer. You could be on all my social media platforms for only $100. You could be in my YouTube community, my Instagram stories, my Threads account, and my Twitter account. And now my Facebook is up for $100 on all of them at one time. So, yo, we got Black House Records in the building. We got Staxx. We got Jamil.
Yo.
Anybody?
What's good?
Anybody I want to shout out before we go?
Yo, real quick. May 16th.
Okay.
Black House presents. We're doing a showcase at the El Guapo in Baltimore, Maryland. If you're in the Baltimore area, or if you want to come down, May 16th, man, from 10 p.m. to 2 p.m., man.
Okay.
You're gonna have the likes of Staxx 410. He's gonna be doing joints from the album. I'm gonna be performing. You got Ja King. You got other Javi Darko. You got You'll Never Know, and other artists from the Black House label. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be in the building. So make sure y'all come out, man. I'm gonna have flyers. Be posting the flyers and all the information up. Throughout the day. Next month. For the next month or so, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, we'll make sure we got it out there, and we'll put the first pin comment. We're gonna have Staxx Natti Bo album and his Instagram support. And tell me what y'all like. You know what I'm saying? I need the audience feedback. Tell me what y'all like, and if y'all don't like something on that shit, tell him. But y'all gonna like everything. But engagement is everything, good, bad, and different. Just be respectful. And if you got music, you got whatever, you could hit Jamil, hit Staxx, or you got beats or whatever. Don't hit me, because I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't be want to hear y'all niggas shit. Don't DM me nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. But Staxx, anybody you want to shout out before we go?
Yo, shout out to Jamil Honesty, shout out Doggie Diamonds, shout out Coach the God, shout out J Royale, shout out 88 Bless, shout out Squeegee, the whole Black House squad. Yeah, big salute.
Yes, and I want to shout.
Kandaka.
Yeah, I got to shout her out for.
Big time.
Yeah, for going.
That's my homie.
Yeah, for going all out for y'all and shit, and be like, yo, you got to interview such and such and such. I'm like, all right, But Jamil, this is starting to become his home and shit. I might just give him a permanent screen up here or something like that.
I mean,
one day,
let me know.
Yeah.
no, listen, one day. I was nice today. One day I'm gonna get y'all in some trouble. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm fucking crazy. I'm fucked up. You know what I'm saying? One day we gonna talk some rap. Nah, don't be like me, because niggas gonna hate y'all like me. But see, the only thing is these niggas be mad, but the truth is so freeing. Like, y'all got your own label, you got your own situation, right? That nigga back there is me. Like, this is all me. I did my own graphics. Like, this is all me. I don't gotta kiss nobody's ass. Oh, it's so freeing. I ain't got to worry about burning the bridge. Fuck these niggas' bridges. I don't got to deal with nobody. I can make my own beats. I could do what I want, and I could talk about the culture, when and how I want. That is freedom. If I want to get on, today I was on X and I was like, yo, shout out to the brand new heavies. I could say stuff like that because I don't have to say, yo, shout out to such. I don't got to put fire emojis under mid music. I don't gotta do that.
Right.
Because I want
Right.
them to do it for me.
Right.
Fuck y'all niggas. I don't want nobody to do nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because I'm gonna deal directly with people. I'm gonna
Right.
deal with the people, and the people want the truth. So if you want to hear the truth, the first pink comment, and if you're from Baltimore, please represent, because y'all ain't really got too many. Y'all got 2 on the screen and more in the tuck. Natti Bo is out right now. What do you prefer? Spotify? What's your DSP of choice? Do you have a preference?
YouTube music.
Which one pay the most?
I'm trying to find that out now.
Go to Spotify. The Spotify be
Yeah.
pimp below. But YouTube music is a little bit more safe because everybody got YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So we'll pin
Right.
both.
Okay.
We'll pin the YouTube, we'll pin the Spotify, and we're gonna pin the Instagrams for y'all to follow. And like I said, get familiar with these guys. Very, very humble, very, very cool. Y'all know I'm the asshole, but they not assholes. You know what I'm saying? And Jamil dropped a dope project called Memoirs. Y'all seen his interview. And look, we just need y'all support. Y'all always say, well, we don't got hip hop. When we try to give it to y'all, y'all turn y'all head. Because y'all be expecting hip hop from people who don't do it. Respect the people who do it. You cannot go get your tooth fixed from a brain surgeon. All right? That's y'all problem. Y'all keep wanting hip hop from people who don't do it. Let the hip hoppers who give you hip hop respect them. So we got Staxx, Jamil in the building. Yo, we getting the hell out of here. Until next time. Peace. Baltimore, what's up, man? Let me know, man. Baltimore, shout us out.
Dog.
Yes, so you see that logo right there that's spinning. If you click that logo, you can subscribe to the channel and make sure you watch these related videos. You hear this music? Don't forget.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Did you hear what I say? I said I did this music. And if you don't believe me,
Doggie Diamonds did this.